Hey everyone, I'm Peter MacAdoo. How's Peter MacAdoo been? I've been good. You know, I've been better. I'm 23 years old. I'm in college. I'm in some of the best years of my life, supposedly, but something's just still missing. I mean, do I get lonely? Yeah, I get lonely when I'm alone, obviously. But am I any more lonely than your average lonely person? No, it's nothing to be worried of yet. I've been busy. I've been really busy. I haven't made dating a priority of mine. You know, I have work that I've been doing. I have a dog that I take care of. Okay, and I got tons of friends, and they want to hang out all the time, and that makes for a busy lifestyle. 2 years. Loving 2-year relationship over because of what? Some bad sex? I am thinking about getting back in the game, I will say, but something's changed. Something about the whole dating game has changed, and it's not me. I haven't changed. I don't change, but something has. And people just want more. They just want so much. And I got a lot. I got a lot of love to give, but that's just not enough. People want sex. And what's love got to do with that?
One, two. Who are you? God damn.
The first part of solving a problem is admitting you have one. After being left due to an alleged lack of sexual prowess, I've decided that I might need to learn a thing or two about sex before I go looking for love again. Luckily, I'm at a college campus where surely there are plenty of sex experts that have the answers I'm searching for.
Dawson, right?
Yeah.
Dawson. Do you, I don't know, I've kind of noticed, I've noticed from a while now that you tend to talk to a lot of people, a lot of ladies.
I can be social. I'll say that. I'll be social.
Well, I mean, do you ever talk with them enough to go on dates?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you go on a lot of dates, you'd say?
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say I go on a lot of dates. I might go more than the average, but yeah, I wouldn't say a lot. I'd say more than the average. I'd say more than the average. If that's a lot, then yeah, but I'd say more than the average.
Do you have sex with these women?
Yes, I do.
How much sex do you have with these women?
How much?
How much sex? Lots of sex?
I wouldn't say lots of sex. With certain people, I have more sex than others. I'd say I've had a lot of sex in my life.
I've had sex with a lot of people, and I definitely don't love them all, and I definitely didn't love them all at the time that we had sex. Sometimes I was just looking for something carnal and just sex and nothing else attached to it. My name is Mary Walden. I teach BDSM 101 at San Francisco State through the Experimental College Program.
Lovely. BDSM, what is BDSM?
BDSM is bondage and discipline, dominance and submission, sadism and masochism, and it's basically just the practice of a power exchange, and
Through sex.
through sex, but not always. It doesn't have to be sexual.
Really? Mm-hmm. What would be a normal instant where you practice BDSM that's not sexual?
For instance, in the morning, once he's at work, he'll text me and be like, hey, make sure that you're awake around now. And I'll wake up and I'll text him and say, hey, I'm awake. And he'll text me with a list of things that I need to do that day. And I'll do them, and if I finish them all, then I get rewarded. And if I don't finish them all, then I either don't get rewarded or I get punished. And so none of that has to be sexual. Like, me doing dishes isn't an inherently sexual thing, but it's something that has to be done, and so we use our dominant submissive dynamic to kind of help me get those things done a little bit.
Yeah. In some sense of the word, wouldn't we be having a BDSM experience right now because when I am asking you questions in a dominant state?
I think that there could be a degree of power exchange within what we're doing right now, but if we were to evaluate it, I would say that I hold more of the power.
I'd say so too.
Because I'm the one who has the knowledge in this moment.
Yeah, I don't feel in control, I'll tell you that much. Sex is better with those that you love.
No, I don't think sex is always better with the people you love.
Why is that?
I have had some really great sexual experiences in my life, and my current partner is not every single one in my top 10. I'm not even sure if my partner makes like top 3, and that's fine. You don't need to be the best of the best.
Have you ever made a girl come?
Yeah, yeah, I have.
Did you mean for it to happen?
No, I didn't. A little bit, but not really. Like, I wasn't expecting it to happen. But I think I've only made like, maybe like 2-3 girls come. But yeah.
That's some solid numbers.
Out of how many I've had sex with, it's not that solid though. But yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a numbers game.
Yeah.
Would you rather have sex with lots of women or a lot of sex with one woman?
If it's just one, if it's just one girl that I'm constantly having sex with and it's not gonna end up in marriage, then I don't know. I think sex with lots of women would sound kind of better. You know, variety, women, different races, and yeah.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of experiences, a lot of
Yeah.
versatility.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when I get that marriage person, it's like they're set.
If someone was hypothetically horrible at sex, what would be some basic, elementary advice to save them from themselves?
I think if you suck at sex, there's deeper issues at play. I believe that if you're not confident in yourself or you're unable to at least fake the confidence, I think that that's going to show through in your performance.
I think it's more if you're confident in yourself. It's all about you and who you are. If you're to go up to a woman, I think she'd dig you.
And if you're not the greatest in the bedroom, bring something else in. Think of it as like an enhancer and not the star of the show or anything, but it's like adding salt to your food. Like, you're gonna enjoy your food more if it's salted properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I got all the answers I need to go slay some sweet honeys now.
All right.
I really appreciate your time,
Yeah.
man. Thank you.
Just go out there and be confident.
I will. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Got it. I should have as much sex as I can to prepare for love, and sex can be best with people you don't even know. Now that I've mastered sex, it's time to take on love, so I'm headed out with a little false confidence and the perfect plan. Surely there's someone out there who will have all the answers to my questions. Now trust me, this is way out of my comfort zone, but if I ever want to be in a happy relationship again, I've got to put myself out there and talk with some real people.
Have you been like studying, like reading books?
I've been asking the people. I've been watching a few videos.
Okay.
I don't know, is there anything else I should be doing?
Did she give you like specifics?
No.
That's the problem, man. You're equally to blame. You're equally to blame. If she no like sex, but she don't say what she no like, how to get better, you know? That's monkey talk, right?
Yeah. Do you think the best way to get better at sex is through multiple partners?
No.
No?
I think the best way at being better at sex is to practice. Maybe just like with one partner, not like multiple. I don't believe in like that whole multiple partner thing. Like very against that. Like no threesomes, no trains, no sharing, no polyamory, no. I'm not a fucking Instagram hoe. No offense, but
Yes, because then you learn how much different kind of sex is good. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a little too much sex.
Oh yeah.
And there's a wide spectrum.
Yeah.
And there's some things that I was like, oh, this is my ace in the hole. I'm gonna do this every time.
Yeah.
And it gets no reaction. I'm like,
really?
This is not. No, I know this is good. But then for them, it's not good.
No, you ask the questions, I'll just answer them, I guess.
Yeah, sure. What scares you about sex?
Like Asians got that stereotype, like they got shrimp and stuff.
Yeah.
What you gotta do is lower their expectations. Go like, oh, I have a small dick. Like, make fun of your dick. Say it's hella small.
Okay.
And then when they see it, they'll be like, oh, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Apology.
I think only 8% of women actually orgasm.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's your problem. Are you asking your partners if they come?
Yeah. No, yeah, I am.
I don't think you are.
I mean, I've done it before.
Yeah, it's like when you go to different restaurants. You taste this, take the next one. Oh, this one and you hook to that restaurant, you come back over and over again.
Yeah, 100%.
It has to, it has to make you happy.
How important does sex play into your relationship?
It's pretty important. I think if there's no sexual chemistry, then I'm just the person's friend, right? There has to be like some sort of sexual chemistry.
I feel like I'm a very sexual person in my relationships. Like especially when you get to know someone, I feel like the sex is the best. When you're in the relationship, you know each other's bodies, it's intimate. So I feel like if you're missing that connection, there's a big part of your relationship missing. Because like if your bodies aren't connected, I don't know how much your mind and spirit.
Like what is your hierarchy of wants in a significant other?
Emotional connection. If we're able to, like, compatibility, sexual chemistry.
Okay.
Sexual chemistry is last.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for me. I'm not really, like, I could go without it. It's fine.
If you guys don't have that sexual aspect of your relationship, it doesn't mean the relationship can't thrive as much as one with you guys being together all the time.
Really? You think it's just as possible?
I think it's just as possible for sure, yeah. I don't know, yeah, I think sex is definitely important, but if you guys have other means of communicating that intimacy, you're not gonna be lacking, hopefully.
Yeah. Do you think that good sex is made better by love, or love is made better by good sex?
I don't know. I hate, love is weird for me. Like sex is definitely easier for me to talk about.
In my opinion, I feel like it has to be like you love the person and you get sex. Or actually, maybe not, because I wasn't necessarily, I feel sex is good. It depends. It depends. But it's tricky because if the sex is so good, you can mistake it for love, and you could like stay longer in something that you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Maybe go in loving the person first, then have sex, because it's like, it's more secure, honestly, and it's just better.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you're stumping me on the love questions. Like, I don't know how to answer that. I just don't know how to talk about it.
100%.
Yeah.
That's a really good question. I say it could go both ways.
Okay.
I feel like I said, like if I meet someone first, I start to really like them and we hadn't had sex yet, when we do finally have sex, I feel like most of the time when I've waited, it's like bomb-ass sex, or it's like pretty good, because your minds are a little bit connected, you're connected more. But also I feel like when I meet someone and I thought I really liked them and then we do have sex, and it's like not that good, I'm like automatically like that's changing everything I like think about them, because I kind of like, damn, I really liked you, but why are we not connecting physically there?
Yeah.
So I don't know, I'd say love makes sex better for sure on that one.
Yeah.
But a little bit both ways.
Great. Wow. What the hell was even that? I mean, it seems everyone thinks they know what they're talking about, but no one agrees on a damn thing. The more questions I ask, the more lost I feel. I mean, come on, are people still falling in love? Or are they just trying to not be lonely anymore? People seem to be so comfortable talking about sex because they understand it, but no one seems to understand love. And if all these other people can't seem to figure it out, what makes me so special? It'd just be so easy to just give up, like right now. But, I mean, why would I? Everyone seems to be just as confused as I am, which means I might be doing just as well as everyone else, because I'm just as lost as everyone else. You know, maybe you're not supposed to understand love. That's probably why they call it falling in love, you know? You never expect to fall, you just kind of end up on the ground. And I have some idea of what love is, but it's different for everyone, every time. It's just that I spent so much time and headache asking other people about sex that I never asked myself. What's sex got to do with it?